We are live. So we are live in the Black WPT group. We're also live in the Black WPT YouTube page. So if you are not in the group and you want to leave a question or comment for our guy, Cory Stedman, here, you can leave a comment inside of the YouTube chat. We do have access and we can see those comments. If you are in the Black WPT group and you want to leave a question or comment, you can leave a comment directly on the video that is streaming inside of the group. We can also see comments there. And then, yeah, so let's kick it off. I'm trying to get more. I'm trying to make this a little bit more consistent. So the members of Black WPT, when you have an app or you have something cool that you are doing, my goal is to sort of open the group up for you to go live. And right now, I am sort of holding these live events to showcase some of the fantastic work that you guys are doing. But I want you all to start going live in the group. I want you guys to start sharing. I want you to start using your network, which is the group. Use the network to get help. Use the network to share ideas. We also have the Slack channel, and folks are using the Slack channel, our Black WPT Slack channel, as a sort of a collaboration tool, where you join the Slack channel and we can create you a private sort of chat. What do you call them in Slack? I forgot. Basically, like a Slack channel, a private channel where you and your team can work together. So if you want to link to our Black WPT Slack, I will share it in a comment, probably following this video. But again, if you all have a project, an app, or anything creative that you're working on, or even if you just want to share some knowledge, I'm trying to encourage you all to start going live in the group. You don't have to ask me. What I will ask for you is to create a group event. So when you go to the main page of the group, there's a section that says events. Click on that, and it'll say something like add event. Click on the ad and actually add the event that you are hoping to, or the add the event that you are going to be hosting, and fill out as much detail, and then invite all the group members. So that's my only ask of you, is that when you go live in the group, you actually create an event before you go live, because sometimes, giving people a heads up of when you plan on showcasing your work, or I don't know. I also had someone who wanted to go over uh, some React code and tutorials and sort of master classes. I'm encouraging you guys to do that. You don't have to go through me. Just add the event in the group, and then feel free to schedule it. Make sure you invite everybody in the group as well. All right, cool. I am here with Cory Stedman. His name is Cory Desir on Facebook, and he has a really, really cool app that he's working on right now. It's actually, I believe it's in beta testing right now. And he is getting ready to share with us what this cool app is. I've had an opportunity to go on the website and take a look at it, and I will say that it's extremely needed. So, Cory, welcome.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, thank you for having me. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, totally. So Cory actually hit me up about sharing this. His you hit me up about sharing the app probably about a little bit over a month ago, and
Yes.
I've been trying to get time to get with you to do this. So thank you for taking your Sunday and like spending a little bit of time with us and showcasing what you got. Where are you located?
I am located in New York.
Cool, cool.
Yeah.
So it's about what 1 p.m. there right now.
It is, yep, 1 p.m.
All right. Tell us about you first, and then maybe sort of jump into what Greenery is.
So, my background is in IT. I've always been interested in computers since I was like 5. I My mother forced me to learn how to type right after I learned how to read.
Mhm.
um, and I'm thankful for that. Um, my first computer was a Commodore 128,
Oh my goodness.
and then then my sister dropped the juice in it, and we ended up getting an Acer Aspire, and then um, we moved from Windows 3.1 to Windows 95. I remember we bought like a whole stack of discs, which is what it came on. At the time when it first came out, it didn't come out on CDs. It came out on discs, and we had to insert each disc one after the next. So anyhow, I got on the internet around 1995, and um, yeah, I've been building computers ever since I was 9 years old.
Nice.
And yeah, IT was just it was the path of least resistance for me. It was the easier of the two. It was either programming, which I did QBasic and Basic and
Nice.
HTML, or IT, and IT just happened to be the easier one for me. But then maybe about 8 years ago,
Nice.
I decided to wanted to develop my own stuff, and through a number of mishaps and ups and downs and stuff, I was like, I just need to dive head first into this and really participate in development and building what I want to get built, and here we are.
Wow. Wow. Do you, was your family one of those families who would get have you ever had a gateway computer?
Um, so funny enough, they asked that question. My father, he got like an Acer. He just got a computer and it kept breaking, or like he kept having issues, and he kept trying to get it fixed at this place. And he's like, "This is ridiculous. I need to learn how to do this myself because I'm paying money for simple stuff." And he got into fixing and building computers, which I ended up doing as well.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because Acer acquired Gateway, right?
Yeah, I believe they
They
did.
did. I think they did. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So you've been in IT for a while. That's good. That's good. Um, how did it impact you to sort of start this greenery project?
So I believe that my background in IT has given me unique uh, insight into how software interacts with other software and how people
Mm,
interact with software. Um, and I'd always see things that are just missing, like for instance on Macs, right? Um, in Finder, you can't you can't cut and paste items. Just like little stuff like that, I would
mm,
notice, and I would get frustrated. I'm like, you know what? I need to. I see there's something missing, and I want to fill that void, and I'm going to have to build it. So, in the context of cryptocurrency, which I got into around 2012, no, I found out about Bitcoin around 2010, 2011. I bought my first Bitcoin around 2013.
wow.
And one of the frustrations that I had was that there was the wallets that existed, they were very limited. They're they were designed to just do one thing. And if we're considering cryptocurrency to be a currency, then you need all the tools to manage a currency like we do for fiat.
Mm,
And it just did not exist in the cryptocurrency ecosystem at all. And funny enough, two of my friends, they did not know each other, and in the same week they came to me and they showed me these elaborate spreadsheets on how they're managing their cryptocurrency and tracking their trades and stuff like that. I said, "This is really great. This is cool, but I'm not going to do that. Like there has to be an automated way to do this. Like, this cannot be an original idea."
mm,
But I looked and I looked and I couldn't find it. And a friend of mine, one of those friends, we got picked up by a VC firm in New York City to essentially do cryptocurrency research. we were building a cryptocurrency bot, trading bot,
Wow.
and I had my own little skunkworks team of interns. And I
Wow.
was like, you know what? I think we need to build this. And I looked up a tutorial on YouTube on Vue.js on Electron,
Hmm.
and I put together the most crude, crude Electron application that you'll ever come across. And
Was it like a MVP, or was it you were really building something?
it was anything before an MVP. It was it was muy terrible. It was terrible.
Okay.
But it was enough to convey the idea to the interns, and they did their best. And then we got another development team to work on it. And in retrospect, they did not do well either. Um, but they did something that showed or conveyed to me that, hey, this is something that's promising. So essentially, what we ended up building, which I'm going to be showing, is a cryptocurrency bookkeeping and accounting wallet, or a cryptocurrency wallet with bookkeeping and accounting functionality. Essentially, the QuickBooks of the cryptocurrency ecosystem. And the problem that it's solving is that people use multiple cryptocurrency wallets across different chains. They have multiple exchange accounts um, across different chains, but they also have multiple exchange accounts like Gemini, Coinbase, Binance, etc.
Hmm. Yep. Yep.
And all this data in terms of trading activity, in terms of balances, everything is all in different areas, right? Disparate sources. And there's no one software that pulls it all together. So if you look at Exodus or MetaMask, MetaMask is really is only for EVM related chains.
Yep.
Um, Exodus doesn't handle Web3 on the desktop, and it's limited in terms of what it offers.
Hmm.
Um, and then on the taxation and accounting side, you have these online platforms that charge you based off of how many transactions you have, but then they don't offer custody, so you're not holding your cryptocurrency in the platform. It's an online platform. It's it's inadequate. And
Hmm.
then of course you have QuickBooks and the and analogs, but they don't support cryptocurrency, or if they do, it's just Bitcoin and maybe Ethereum, and it's just there's no custody in them. So
Hmm.
we are essentially at the intersection of all that.
Hmm.
Um, and so our thesis is that we're treating cryptocurrency as if it's an actual currency um, that is used for commerce. And our audience is accountants, small businesses, avid traders, and even VCs as well.
So, I mean, that's probably the clearest. Like the way that you just broke it down makes so much sense because even as a trader myself, having so many wallets and trying to consolidate, and then on top of that, like the all the paperwork associated with like reporting it and stuff has always been a headache for me. So yeah, thank you for that breakdown. That makes a this is like this tool is very needed in my opinion. This is really cool. When you sent me over the link and I looked at it, I'm like, oh wow, like he found a niche. Like you literally found your niche. And so before we jump into the you presenting, what is your take on like, and I don't want to get too far into the weeds, but like,
Hmm.
what's your take on the cryptocurrency market right now? Is it going to come back with crypto? And I don't want to say come back because it really hasn't left, in my opinion. I still
Hmm.
trade, but like, can you see this tool being useful significantly over the next, say, 5, 10 years? And if so, how does that associate with the popularity of cryptocurrency?
Yeah. So um, I believe that, well, number one or number zero, cryptocurrency is not going anywhere. It's not gonna poof tomorrow. It's gonna
Right.
be gone, right? With that said, um, our product is serves as a base for products going forward because our overall mandate as a company is to build products that bridge the cryptocurrency ecosystem to the real world. And so what we're doing with this is that we're applying generally accepted accounting principles and practices and functionality and features to what we would consider traditional cryptocurrency self-custodial wallets, right? And so to answer your question more directly, um, we do see this being a part of the cryptocurrency ecosystem, hopefully being the standard in terms of cryptocurrency accounting and bookkeeping going forward, and empowering small businesses to denominate their goods and services in cryptocurrency. Um, yeah.
I love it. I love it. That was very, very powerful. Yeah. All right. So I don't know, you want to go ahead and start presenting? You want to kick it off?
Yes, certainly. So let me see.
So there's a
Um,
button at the bottom of the screen that says present. You can click that plus sign and I'll be asking questions as you present. But
mhm.
all right, let me add that. There you go.
Can you see?
Yep, I can see it.
Perfect. So I'm just going to log out real quick just so you can see what it looks like. And
Okay.
so when you
Yep.
log in, when you open up the app, this is what you see. And then it's going to log in right now. This is totally on the desktop, much like GIMP or OpenOffice, LibreOffice, Microsoft Office is an application that sits on your computer. It's built on Electron. Our stack is Electron, Node.js, Vite, Vue, IndexedDB, Tailwind, Bootstrap, and I think that's pretty much it. Yeah. Um, and so this is a live wallet. These are live balances. This is not dummy data. Um, we are still working on cleaning up the interface, so please pardon any like little things that you see here and there.
Okay.
And also, by the way, I'm running um, I'm using Linux Mint, and I'm using this on a TV, right? So I don't have monitors, so just be just to give you a heads up in regards to the aspect ratios that you're gonna see. So this is the dashboard. Um, these are all the currencies that we currently support. We support the new PayPal USD as well.
Okay.
Um, so there's ETH. We support human readable addresses. So if I put in metallic.eth, it resolves on ENS. This is my name on ENS. Um, this is my name on unstoppable domains, and it redirects to the same wallet. We support Tesla's domains as well. And
Okay. Okay. So are these connections? Are these like connecting to an API or what
hmm
are
yeah, just to backtrack, human readable addressing is basically like DNS, but for cryptocurrency wallets. So,
Oh yeah,
in-
I know what that is. But yeah,
okay,
go ahead. No, no, explain it to anyone who may not know what it is.
yeah. So, essentially, cryptocurrency addresses are long form like this, but this no one is going to remember this, right?
Mm,
And so, someone came up with a really bright idea to come up with DNS for cryptocurrency addresses, and some are specific to certain chains like ENS and Tesla's domains. So ENS is for Ethereum, Tesla's domains is for Tezos, but then there's chain agnostic, which is unstoppable domains.
Mm-hmm.
And so you could store, and you could do it with the others, but generally speaking, they're specific for their chain. Um, we have an address book, so you could store addresses in. You could
So,
store
so wait,
multiple. Mhm.
before we go to address book, go back to the let's explain to us what we're looking at on the dashboard on that one, the page
Oh,
you just went that you
I'm
just
sorry.
left from. Okay, so is this like a wallet? Is this the main wallet that basically aggregates or pulls in other wallets? Or what are we looking at on this screen?
Okay, very good question. Um, so this, when you open up the wallet, you can generate additional addresses. So if you click new wallet from mnemonic, it'll generate a new address.
Mhm.
These green addresses are imported from other wallets. So
Mm,
you take a private key from Exodus or MetaMask or
mhm,
wherever else, and you
mm.
can import it here.
Ah, okay.
Yes, and it's
Got
saved.
you.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Um, yeah, so these are imported addresses. These are native to the 12-word phrase that generated by the wallet itself.
Gotcha.
Um, this is an address book, so you can add. You click here, or let me find one with addresses, right? So instead of asking someone for their addresses each time, and if they don't have ENS or unstoppable domains or any kind of human readable addressing system, you can just store all their wallets
Hmm.
in as a contact in your address book. And
Awesome.
yep,
That's awesome.
and this is to reduce the likelihood of sending cryptocurrency to the wrong address.
Oh,
Many
I've done that
people,
before. I've
yes,
done that before. Oh, yes, I've done it before.
yeah, you know,
Ugh,
some people are not as candid,
ugh.
but yeah, it has happened, and
Mhm.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Oh yeah, a good $1,900 worth of loss.
Eeks.
$1,900 worth of Ethereum. Yeah.
Uh,
So,
yikes. So this page, you can import your API keys from your exchange, and you will see your balances and your trading history from that exchange. And then
mhm.
you could download it as as a CSV and do whatever you would like with it.
Nice.
This page right here allows you to do calculations. So if you're doing a lot of trading, there's not a lot of calculators online, and the calculators that do exist don't convert into every cryptocurrency or every fiat currency
Oh, I
there
noticed
is,
that. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So it's quite inconvenient. But what we've done is we've created a calculator that allows you to convert
That's so cool.
into various cryptocurrencies, and then
Love
as
it.
a you can export it as a file. And I don't know if I could drop a file into the chat or anything, but I'll put it into the group.
You can put it in the Slack. I think
Ah,
yeah,
I'm not in the Slack.
we gotta get you in the Slack when you get done.
Okay, cool, perfect. Here is our one of the jewels. We have the history of the wallet itself. Um, and so what you're looking at is basically an accounting like breakdown of history in the wallet. And so you have your date, time, currency, the source address, the transaction ID, the
Mm,
destination address, the amount, the value of the amount at that time, debits and credit, right? So these are credits. So it's crediting these accounts, and then debits leaving. Um, and then the running balance as well. This is a label, so you can label the type of transaction it is. You can add notes as well, annotating the transaction to give more clarity, especially if you're sharing it with an accountant.
Nice. That's
This
awesome.
is this is where we make money. So so the fee for swapping, so it's 0.9%. We get zero point 0.5. Our provider gets zero point 0.4,
Mm,
and here we get here's another area where we make money, where you can literally buy cryptocurrency directly inside the wallet.
no way. Wow.
Yeah, and this is a little bit more expensive, but it's a convenience fee.
Hmm.
Um, so the fee is 5%, and we get 1%, and the provider gets 4%.
Okay. Okay.
Um, here is here is our
You can create invoices too?
yes. So
No way. So wow. So I can bring a bunch of freelancers on to help do work and I can pay them in crypto,
hmm
invoice them. Whoa, this is awesome.
yeah, and so you select
Nice.
day, all that stuff, and when you export it, it would you can actually send it as an email to the person that you're billing, essentially. Um, and then you could choose what wallet you want them to deposit the funds to.
That's so cool.
Here you can create paper wallets, um, and we're going to be cleaning up this page in terms of look. So yeah, um, so yeah, you can select background.
So can you explain what the paper wallet is and what is it
Certainly.
exactly?
So a paper wallet essentially removes cryptocurrency from the internet. So think of it like you're taking money out of an ATM and you're creating physical cash, essentially,
Ah, okay.
right?
Okay.
And the reason why you would want to do this is, you know, if you want to, let's say you want to give someone cryptocurrency and they don't have a cryptocurrency wallet yet, or you want to leave money for someone in the future, right? You would print up a paper wallet, send the value to the paper wallet so that it can be imported whenever the other person feels like importing it.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Um, so yeah, you can create a paper wallet here.
Nice.
Um, this is for Web3, where it allows you to connect to various Web3 properties such as OpenSea or Objects. So OpenSea is an NFT marketplace on Ethereum,
Hmm.
and Object is an NFT marketplace on Tezos. And Wallet Beacon is the protocol to connect to Tezos
Hmm.
um, Web3 properties, and Wallet Connect is the protocol for connecting to Ethereum based Web3 properties. You can connect to others as well, but generally speaking, it started out for Ethereum.
Gotcha. Okay.
This is the user profile, or settings rather, and this is the user profile. Put in all your information here.
Nice.
You can convert it all into a W9 form.
Nice. Awesome.
Um, here's security, so you could do two-factor authentication on the wallet itself and certain aspects of the wallet. You can back up your keys, all that. This is where you put in your
Mm.
API keys for the exchange.
Hmm.
This is where you put in your email um, settings, your email credentials. so you could email um, assets from inside the wallet to people in your address book.
Mm-hmm.
These are sending parameters. So, for instance, if you have this on, it'll only allow you to send to people in your address book, um, or require annotations for you to send. And then you could also have it so it can only send to addresses prefixed with a ticker symbol, and then you can also have it to send an email to the matching wallet address. Um, so basically, trying to reduce the likelihood of someone sending cryptocurrency to the wrong address.
Mm-hmm.
Um, these are just miscellaneous stuff. So you have notifications, close the app tray,
Awesome.
enable bug tracking, and right here you could back up the entire wallet into a file that's encrypted.
Whoa.
Yeah. And so like
Nice.
if you have like let's say you have two laptops or multiple computers, you can create a backup file of the entire wallet and then you could import it somewhere else.
Got you.
And this is a dashboard that controls which, well,
Okay.
this is where you control the dashboard where um, which currencies are visible,
Mm-hmm.
which aren't. So yeah.
This is so awesome. This is so needed. And I wish I would have had this last year when I was really moving around in crypto. Um, there's a couple questions I wanted to ask you before I jumped into the questions in the
Hmm.
comments. One is this a Web 2 application that you've built? I know you said you're using a few front end frameworks. Is part of this on IPFS at all, or is this primarily just Web 2?
That's a good question. Um, so this app does not interface with IPFS. So
Okay,
like, um, at least not directly, right?
gotcha.
And so I guess you can say that it's still, well, I mean, it interacts with Web3, so it is a Web3
Yep.
app. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Um, and everything, by the way, everything is stored on the user's computer. We do not,
Oh, that's nice.
yeah, we don't
Oh,
store
that's great.
anything. We're not interested in any of your data at all.
Got you.
Um, yeah,
What about the login and authentication piece of it?
that is local as well.
Really?
So, yeah, so the reason why it's an email address is that when you first sign up,
Mm,
right,
mm,
the wallet will email you an encrypted file that
mm,
can only be opened on your machine
mm.
that will allow
Whoa.
you that will allow you to that will allow you to recover your password.
Got you.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is an install. This is basically like an installable. This is not available online, or it works through the browser or no?
No, this is not. It doesn't
Okay,
work in a browser. This
okay,
is
okay,
a desktop application.
okay. I got you.
Yeah.
Got it. Got you. Okay, that makes sense now because I it's like in the back of my head, I'm like, how is this working? And that's mainly because I'm a software engineer, a former
Hmm.
engineer. So I'm always thinking of, like, how is it put together?
Hmm.
Um,
Hmm.
Michael asked, he said, can I buy crypto through your app? And
Yes, you can,
yeah, he
but
just
only
walked through it
certain,
actually.
certain currencies.
Can you show that page one more time?
Yeah. Hold on, let me log out and then log back in so it can refresh
Okay.
itself. Un momento, actually.
You guys got questions related to what Cory is sharing? Please drop them in the comment section, and then I'll read them to him. But yeah, so far so good. This is a really really cool and useful app from my perspective. I wish I had it last year when I was moving crypto around.
Give me 2 seconds.
No worries. And then Akeem, I'll ask your question next. That's all you had one.
Okay, so can you see? Okay, so this is the page where it allows you to buy cryptocurrency.
Hmm.
Then it's gonna query. Then it shows you. So right now you can only purchase Bitcoin, Tezos, Ethereum, and USDC in the wallet.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
This is
Excellent. There's another question too. This one was from Akeem. He said, "So I ended up in a gnarly situation where I got thousands worth of Ethereum stuck because the backup phrases didn't work after the machine the wallet was on simply didn't work. Doesn't seem like I got hacked because I still see it at the address. In theory, could I excuse me? In theory, could I have imported the Exodus wallet into this, and when my series of unfortunate events occurred, would I still have been able to see would I have still been able to access it through this?"
yes. So in Exodus, you could either import the mnemonic phrase, which is 12 words, into here, or you could go in Exodus itself and export the private key and import it into here manually on the dashboard. Um, so just as a note, for each cryptocurrency wallet, even though you may have the same for each cryptocurrency wallet, right? So you have Exodus, you have Galleon, Temple, MetaMask, etc. Um, in regards to Ethereum, it's pretty standardized, right? They use the same derivation path, which is how when you have a mnemonic phrase, is how it consistently generates the same private keys um, when you put it into the wallet again and again.
Hmm.
But for like Tezos and some other cryptocurrencies, each wallet may interpret the derivation path differently. And so you'll try and import your Ethereum, not Ethereum, you'll try to import your Exodus mnemonic phrase into Temple, thinking that you would be able to access your Tezos from Exodus in Temple, and you'll say, well, nothing is showing up. And
Hmm.
it's because Temple is using a different scheme for determining um, private keys and wallet addresses because they use a different derivation path schema.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hopefully
And
that answers your question, Akeem. Is there eventually is there going to be other? Are you going to import or make available other currencies?
oh yeah, so our objective is to support um, the top 150 layer one currencies.
Hmm.
Um, and so that is it's gonna require a lot of work. It's
Hmm.
yeah, but that's the objective, is to support the top 150 layer one currencies. And for the audience, a layer one currency is like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Tezos, Solana, uh, Cardano, Algorand. These are layer one currencies where it's a full blockchain. It's not riding on top of another blockchain like Aave or Compound or Doge or not Doge or like Shiba Inu. Those
Hmm.
are those are layer
Oh,
twos, or like Polygon is a layer two
right,
protocol
right.
on top
Okay,
of Ethereum. Yeah.
okay, got you. So what about Solana?
Yes, Solana as well. Yeah,
Okay,
we intend to support that as well.
got you. Awesome. I was just looking at my. If somebody needs to create a, I don't know why Facebook has it where where people can call you. Like that is the worst thing that they could have implemented in their app.
Oh,
Is
they just
random
call you
people call you.
randomly.
Like it's like somebody please create an app that will allow us to take that feature or something and just like dismiss it because there's no way to stop people from calling besides blocking folks and yeah. So, anyways, sorry
Yeah,
about that earlier.
no
Mike
worries.
said, he said, "Do you provide exchange? Like, can I cash out?"
Not yet. Not yet. So we do want to integrate with Circle.
Mm,
Circle is the company behind USDC, and they do have a mechanism that allows you to cash out directly into a bank account.
mm,
Um,
okay.
yeah. But I mean, if you wanted to cash out, you could store um, your wallet address from Coinbase, right? Or
Yeah, here we go again. This is ridiculous. Hold on.
yeah, you could store your you can store your addresses from Coinbase or Gemini, and then you can send it there, and then you can just cash out that way.
Excellent. This is really good,
Thank
Corey.
you.
I mean, this is well thought out and extremely useful, in my opinion. I could see myself using this and combining my wallets for sure, and just bringing everything into sort of one ledger and keeping track. Um, but yeah, can you talk about? I know you said you're entering beta or you're already in beta. Are you? Is there any use? Do you need any developers to help out, or is there any use that I guess any of the members could assist you in any way in terms of
Yeah,
like that?
yes, we need beta testers to break the application, um, to find holes, to find vulnerabilities,
Hmm.
to because I'd rather get embarrassed now
Hmm.
than get embarrassed later.
Mm, okay.
And so no, we really do need beta testers. Yes, we will have specific actions for them to do.
Hmm.
Um, but generally speaking, we want beta testers to attempt to break the application.
Okay.
Um, I think that's the core mission. That's the core objective of the beta testing program
Sure.
is to break the application, because we don't see what we don't you know
Of course. But how?
we
I
don't
mean,
see it.
what's an appropriate way to beta test though? Because like you have to use real. Wouldn't you have to use like real wallets with real crypto in it, or is there a
Yes,
specific?
yes. So
Okay.
there's different layers to it. So like for instance, just as an application itself, how
Mm-hmm.
does it respond on different window sizes? That's actually what we're interviewing for. We're interviewing front end developers to help us fix the aspect ratio and scaling and responsiveness of the app. It looks well on my screen because I
Mm-hmm.
have a TV. I don't use monitors.
Mm-hmm.
But on you know MacBook Airs, it
Mm-hmm.
looks terrible.
Ah, okay.
Um, so there's a lot of little things that need to be fixed up in the application,
Okay.
um,
So
before we
you're
release.
hiring for developers too, or are you looking for freelance workers or
Yeah,
outside of beta testers?
we're looking for contractors,
Okay.
um, to work on the application. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I mean, if you have I don't know if you have a document or something that we can share within the group, or
Hmm.
actually, probably better yet, create a post in the Facebook group and
Okay.
then also share it inside of
The
in the
Slack.
Slack group. Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm pretty sure that there's several people in the group who have the front end experience as well as should be able to help you out.
Okay,
Um,
perfect.
but in terms of the beta testing, I'm willing to help out if you need a beta tester.
Oh,
Yeah,
that'd be
I have a
perfect.
little crypto to put away.
Perfect.
But I would be afraid of losing my, losing it. So that's my only thing is like, I guess, I don't know how well you thought out the beta test process, but like my biggest thing is like, if I'm coming in here and connecting all my wallets, I don't want to beta test something that's broken. And then next thing I know, all my crypto's gone. That's my biggest thing.
Yeah. So to ensure against that, right? So um, you're whenever you connect a private key or you import a mnemonic phrase into any wallet, um, the currency will not disappear unless someone else came in and actually sent it somewhere else.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. Yeah.
Um, and so with our wallet, you can import private keys or you can import your mnemonic phrase and you can create a backup of the entire wallet itself to preserve that. And you can also export the private keys into JSON files that
Okay.
you could store manually wherever.
Okay. Somebody
Yeah.
asked what was the what stack was this in as well? Can you restate?
Yeah.
I know in the beginning you did.
Yeah. So the stack is Vue.js, Vite, Electron, Node.js, Tailwind CSS, Bootstrap, IndexedDB.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Lovely. Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody else got any more questions? Otherwise, I think probably what we should do is if you can follow this post, it doesn't have to be like right away, but definitely we want to follow this chat with um, maybe a post requesting beta testers and some contractors or freelancers.
Certainly.
So
I Lashana, I really appreciate this. Thank
yeah,
you for, giving me the floor and
yeah.
allow me to present. Thank you so much.
It's an awesome app. I can't wait to test it out. I can't wait to use it. And yeah, anybody else have questions for Cory? He's in the group under Cory Desir.
Mm-hmm.
And Cory, maybe if you can go back into the group and just put your email or how folks can reach out to you
Okay.
in the actual on the video thread would be great.
Okay.
And then yeah, follow it up. It doesn't have to be today. It could be tomorrow, whenever, with your request for beta testers, and I'll try and see if I can draw some attention to the post for you.
Perfect.
All
Perfect.
right.
I really appreciate it. Thank you so
Cool.
much.
Good stuff, Cory. All right, we're gonna end the broadcast. It was this the only purpose of this broadcast was really just to showcase this really cool app that Cory has. And thank you for everybody who has logged in and listened. Thank you for the questions as well. Thanks, Michael. Thank you, Akeem, and everybody else who asked questions. Yeah. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Ciao.
All right, then. Bye bye.